Did it help prepare you as a father? You have a daughter who's now become one of the biggest pop stars on the planet. Did it help prepare you as a father to help prepare her for what to deal with?
In some ways, again, I play everything by ear and pray that what's meant to be transpires. But in some ways, Miley was born into my circus. As a matter of fact, the day Kurt Cobain died, who I cared about deeply, I wrote a poem that came to me like a song called "The Circus," and it's kind of about what we do as entertainers, and we come to town and we put up that circus and we live this moment in the spotlight. But when the lights go down, again, we've all heard that, when the lights go down, you take the big tent down and you're just alone. Miley was born into this circus, and then being surrounded by, my gosh, a little girl that comes down to the kitchen and there sits Waylon Jennings at the kitchen table. And I just bought her a guitar and she comes, Waylon, will you show me the chords to Good Hearted Woman? Or Johnny Neal, the fabulous keyboard player, Alan Woody, bass player for Government Mule, George Jones. George Jones took me from my house to drive me to meet Johnny Cash.
So
Molly
cool.
was a little girl living in this house, seeing this stuff go on. Carl Perkins, he was the first that really started hanging out at the farm. And Carl Perkins and me and Miley went for a walk one day. She must have been 4 or 5 years old. And just walking and hearing the greatness of a guy like Carl Perkins and talking about lessons of life and music, and make your music because you love it, not because you have to. Be passionate. Don't chase the dog's tail. Be real. That's what Carl Perkins said. That's what Waylon said. Miley overheard these conversations, and I do think some of that has resonated into a bit of her spirit, just a little bit.